Okay, welcome back. And in the first video, we learned how to create an event, change the times, and change the colors. And then we gave you time to practice. Next, in this video, I would like you to learn how to make it a recurring event so you don't have to do these steps every week, and to make alarms and notifications, same thing, and to invite others. So that's what we'll do next. I'm going to my calendar.google.com, and we created this event in the last video. I'm going to click on it one time, and then there's an option to edit. And of course, I could just double click as well. So what's going to happen now is you can do some different things like add locations, etc. But what I want to do next is I'll follow the order of here. I want to make this a recurring event. Right now we have this as a time. This is going to be the same every day that we meet during the school year. So right here it says does not repeat. I want to click on that right here in the arrow, and we'll look at these. You have many options. So for example, you could have your your advisory, you'll want to make that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But for this one, I want to do weekly on Wednesday. And that is all I need to do for that. I'll click save. And now when I go to my next week, let's say 24th, I will now see that it's also here. And it's on the 31st. And it's on September 7th. So that's a beautiful thing of recurring events. You only have to do the work one time. Next, let's go to, oops, I accidentally went to September. So let's come back to today. And up here is where you choose from daily, weekly, or monthly view. So I want to be on weekly view is what I like. Okay, so that's how we turned it into a recurring event. The next thing we want to do is turn on notifications. I don't know if I set it up or if IT set it up or if Google set it up, but if I click one time and edit or simply double click, there is an option for the notification down here. Notification is a fancy word for saying alarm. And what you can do is you can make it 5 minutes before, 10 minutes before. Maybe 5 minutes is perfect because that'll be right when your other class ends. And of course, you can do hours, days, weeks. If you're planning a birthday party, maybe you need days to plan for your warning instead of just minutes. But for this, I'll just keep it at 10 minutes. That works well for me. Some students like 5 minutes, so it doesn't bother them at the end of the class. You can do different styles of notification, such as email. You can send an email reminder for some things. I wouldn't do it for my classes, but it's an option. But maybe for a birthday party, etc., you want it as email as well. And of course, you can click X. And if the notifications ever become too much, you can click X. So that is how we do notifications. Some people just call them alarms. And let's pretend that actually we'll stick with school. If it's a birthday party, you would want to invite your friends, right? For this, let's simply know that you could invite your teacher. You don't need to do this, but I want to let you know that this is where you would go ahead and type in another teacher, or I'm sorry, a friend, a guest, a teacher for some things, etc. So you just type here. Let's see, I will type in Mr. Hornby. I won't actually send it to him. And you can decide, can they change the name of the event, etc. And there's some other things if you want to email them, etc. So I'm not going to do that. I'll just simply hit save. And this is different from before. Before it's just saved. Now we need to decide, are we going to change this notification? Maybe you change the color for every event, just this event, or today and future events. So you have to think about that before you hit it. This event usually works. Or I'm sorry, this and following events is what you want if you want it to recur, to duplicate for the future as well.